Hey there, everybody. Welcome back, and we have another Wi-Fi battle. And as you can see, I switched my Tyranitar on my team out for an Infernape because I'm gonna make a Sun team or Drought team, whatever, Sun team. So, and I need something to replace it with. And I don't want it to get hit by a Sandstorm, so I just switched out for my T-Tar. So I placed this random kid on Serebii. He's got like 6 or 7. So I haven't posted a battle in a while, so it wasn't like the best battle. He said that Sparks, usually Electrodes have Reflect, or they have Light Screen to set the match, but instead, he just goes for Thunderbolt, but this is my wall, so it doesn't do anything. So I go for my Toxic Spikes, because I want to get my 2-layer Toxic Spikes up, so I can cripple his team, and then he just goes for the T-Way to slow down your mom, because this thing is already slow. It's a garbage. Garbage is not fast. So, I don't know why you did that. But, he must be running a different set than I was thought he was going to be running. So, I just go for my another layer of Toxic Spike. So, next time when he switches into a Pokemon that isn't immune to it, they're going to be badly poisoned and it's going to suck. So, it's basically stall work because I can't really do anything. So, I go to my Guardian, predicting the Thunderbolt or the Switch. So, and he goes through a Thunderbolt, and it does nothing because I'm immune to it. He explodes all over my face. I was predicting that, or a Switch, but isn't this thing immune to it? So it's not gonna do anything. And let's see. No, it's not immune to it, but it did like nothing because I go for the bulk up because I knew he couldn't do anything to me besides explode all over my face. And Explosion kind of sucks in this gen because it does not cut your defense in half. But if it did, I would have probably died or be close to dead. So he sends out his Wet Dream, which is kind of funny. And I go for an Outrage. I'm locking Outrage out of Persian Berry so I can get out of it whenever I want. I saw this really cool battle, but this guy DC'd. Like, really. Like, he had one Pokemon left, and I was going to win. Because I had my Scarfed Excadrill, because I switched it out instead of a band, but I just scarf it, and then he just DCs. Is like, really. And his Rotom was pretty cool. It had Thunder Wave and then Hex for damage, and then it was pretty cool because it would like always, it like almost killed my whole team, which is pretty cool. But anyway, starting from this, he goes for where am I? Well, I sent my Jet to block this thing because I have the Energy Ball, but it did half, and he's just, is this the one with Hex? Yeah, I don't know. I think this is the one with Hex. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, his Rotom died, so next Pokemon. So he sends out his Victini. One second, I gotta switch camera. I thought this Victini was a movie Victini, but it's not, so I was just, it is a movie Victini, so I was just staying in, scouting what this thing was, and it goes for the V-Create, but it's not very effective, and I somehow survived. Like, I don't know how that's possible. But he does say he's not orbed. I don't think he's banded, because usually they're not banded, but scarfed or something, I don't know. But I do not die, so I just go for the Surf. And the Surf is, I have an Expert Belt on, so it's going to be super powered, and it's going to be able to KO. I don't know how that didn't KO me, the V-Create, but whatever. So, he sends out his Volcarona. I think I was just sitting in here for Death Spotter, and he gets the Poison on, and this Volcarona has a pretty different moveset. It goes for the Fire Blast. I was like, what the heck? Because usually these things go for Quiver Dance and then Fiery Dance you, and then that's how they usually sweep. But this guy's Fire Blast, which is kind of like okay. But now I was fooling around kind of here, so I wasn't really. I don't know why I sent in your mom. Oh, because I have your mom. He goes for another Fire Blast, try to kill me. But I forget. It's called the Venom Shock or whatever. And the power is doubled if the Pokemon is poisoned, so I just I go for it and see how much damage it does, but it doesn't really do like a lot. It doesn't even do anything. So I was like, whatever. So I was gonna go for the explosion to blow up, but of course I'm paralyzed, so I'm gonna be slow as dirt. So nothing really happens, or nothing like really. It's like no point. No point in saving your mom because he's already dead. The only reason I could have got explosion off is he missed the fire blast, but he doesn't. So your mom dies. And he gets his leftovers off, and then he gets his poison off. This kid was pretty funny. He's just like talking on the microphone, like screaming. I don't think he knew what he was doing that much, but I just have to post a battle, so why not this one? And this is like the first one since I got my stuff back. So I go to my new Pokemon, my Hothead. It has Will-O-Wisp instead of, it's Mix Sweeper, Will-O-Wisp instead of Stealth Rock to throw some people off. But I just go for the Flare Blitz. And someone told me that if you had Life Orb and Recoil, it only does the recoil damage but not Life Orb damage. But it actually does the recoil and the Life Orb damage. So I was just kind of testing that out. So he goes to the Little Lane, his goes, which is kind of funny. I was going to go for Will-O-Wisp, but I decided not to go to it because it is I thought it was going to be sub, and I didn't want to like do Will-O-Wisp on a sub because it wouldn't do anything, and then he could potentially sweep my team. So I just go for the Flare Blitz to see how much it does. And he goes for the Thunderbolt. I would have gone for a Shadow Ball or something, but I don't know what this guy has on his team. But yeah, it doesn't kill me because it's not stab, and I don't know why it doesn't kill me, but it doesn't. It ends up being a double down because I get my recoil damage and my Life Orb damage, but it doesn't really matter because there is just one more turn after this, and he sends out his Infernape, which is his last Pokemon, and I send out my Excadrill. Since T-Tar is off this team, I put a Scarf on it, so it's really fast, and he just gets his poison off, and I just finish the game with an Earthquake. So, good game, I don't know your name, but if it was you, he said it was YouTube, but he didn't tell me what it was, so if this is you, then just PM me, and then I will change the description. So, thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.